I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
Hello, everyone. All right, let's try this again. Last night kind of went downhill real quick, so hopefully tonight it'll be a little bit better. You know what? Actually, I've got to grab some bubbles, so hang on one. I took myself off the stream. Hang on, wrong thing. Okay, I got bubbles. I'm better now. Oh. Hey, Grace. Hey, Fish Nerd. How y'all doing? Oh, y'all, I thought I was going to get sick earlier. I thought I had a headache. I was like, oh no, I'm not catching a bug too. Luckily, I'm feeling better now. I was going to plant some of my seeds on camera tonight, but my soil is like a muddy mess right now because it was out in the rain. So yeah, that wasn't going to work. I wasn't bringing that in the house to do tonight. I was like, you know what? We'll wait for it to dry out for a couple of days. Then I'll bring some in the house. Wednesday, totally. Do some, yeah. Oh no, not the lag. It could be me. Oh, hopefully I am not lagging too terribly bad. I have had issues with that before. Oh no. My internet sucks right now. You know what? Actually, let's see how bad I am lagging on here. So, hopefully, I am going to also get the silicone that I need tomorrow or Thursday, whichever I can get out to go to the store at. I need to reseal my 10-gallon tank, and once the silicone sets up, I'm going to go get some substrate for it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make a planted tank in that one. I've been watching some videos, got some ideas. I'm going to see what I can find locally around here, and then, go from there. So hopefully we will have a nice little planted tank to look at too. Hey, Mrs. C, how you doing? Thanks everyone for coming. And I know Monday's not my usual, stream night, but so I figured last night I cut it really short, didn't even make it to a full hour. So I was like, well, I'll just go live for a little bit tonight. There is a video that I found that one of the other content creators that does sea monkeys put up today, and I'm gonna show that real quick. And if he makes some really good sea monkey content, and he tries the actual kits, that you can buy for doing like the aqua dragons or the real live mermaids or sea monkeys, because there's like a bunch of different knockoffs. So apparently, there have been some uh, rather interesting additions to the whole sea monkey line over the years. And this one I thought was kind of ingenious, but I think they may have taken it a little too far with this one. But I guess sometimes your little brine shrimp needs some help in the whole mating department. So let's pull this up real quick. I saw this earlier and I was like, oh, this is too cute. I was like, I gotta share this one. But his YouTube name is Pico Cosmos, and he does a lot of the brine shrimp um, stuff, sea monkeys under microscopes. But there was a product called the Sea Monkeys Cupid Arrows. Yeah, Sea Monkeys Cupid Arrow. And he got his hands onto some, so let's see how that went. You know what? I think he's actually got a full video on it. Let me try to find that one because the shorts never work right. Hang on one second. Where is that? Did he do that? No. Oh no, he only did it as short. That kind of blows. Oh well. Okay, well it's going to be in the short format. They really need to have a better way to share those. Okay. Okie dokie. You know what? Where are my earbuds? Because I need to pop those bad boys in. 1 second, y'all. I know. I'm never prepared for anything. One day I'll get it together. Okay. There we go. Hey AC. Hey Juju. Sorry, I was trying to pull up a video for us to watch. Juju has already seen it, but I gotta share it with everyone because it was just too cute. So let's share screen here. And here we go.
Sea Monkey product that was discontinued because it worked a little too well. The idea was that you'd feed it to your sea monkeys to encourage the singletons to start mating. But instead of simply just pairing up, the sea monkeys would get way too excited and just have an orgy instead. Cupid's Arrow was a sea monkey product that was discontinued.
I thought that was incredibly funny. Hey April, how you doing? Oh, I missed April. Oh no, I'm sorry. Hey April, sorry. I'm just did not scroll up. Oreo French toast. Oh my goodness. That's interesting. So I'm gonna see if I can source us some of the Cupid's arrow, and then maybe I'll have a whole tank full by the next time. You know, give it a week, see how that goes. Put up a little, curtain around the sea monkey tank, give them some privacy. Maybe get them some mood lighting. I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny. Sometimes I just go overboard with my thoughts here. So, oh man, I did find two filters that I had put up, and I was like, man, I started to think, wow, I'll just put a filter on the sea monkey tank, and then I was like, wait, no, that'll just suck them all in there. Can't do that. Oh, hang on 1 second, y'all. Got a kiddo here. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. um, yeah, I found two of my filters, and these were actually ones that I had thought we had turtles.
once, and they were kind of aquatic turtles. They kind of in and out. Oh, you know what? I will send you a link on Amazon, um, or a couple of links on Amazon for stuff that you can get. But I actually found like a little tank on Amazon that I'm going to set up for some as like a nursery tank. And this one is really cool because it's like the same size as my first one, but it actually has a light attached to the lid, and it has a place where you can go ahead and put the air pump on it, so it'll bubble the water. So yeah, yeah, my kiddos are they're feeling better. They just were like had to ask me a question, so I was like, oh God, please tell me you're not sick again. No. But after the stream, I'm gonna send you a couple of links. So if they want to, it's stuff I've used and I know it'll work. In case, or they could just buy the kits too, but the kits do get kind of pricey. This was less expensive, so that's the route I took. Oh, and yeah, but I did. I had that little thought about putting the filter on the tank, and I was like, no, that's not the best idea. you know, um, that hamster is adorable too. That is so adorable. I love little hamsters. I want to go get another hamster too. I still have Hey Christola, how you doing? I still have my daughter's bin cages too from her hamsters, and I have been so tempted to just go and get another hamster. Go hit up, PetSmart brands or Petco, not BrandSmart, PetSmart and Petco, and see if either of them have like small animals. You know? Oh no, not another. Oh man, that is. And people done gone crazy. Like, let's see if I can pull something up on that. See if there's local news or anything. Okay. Why does my thing never go to Google? Sorry, I'm looking that up on the whole. Oh man. And apparently they have not caught the suspect yet. That is awful. Yeah. See, I'm like, hey, I could just go grab me a little hamster too. Oh, it's still active. Oh, man. Well, hopefully I will have. I'm gonna have to watch some news when I get done with all the streaming tonight and check up on that situation. I haven't. I've been trying to catch up with news again. I haven't really like. I stopped watching the news because it was kind of depressing, and then I was like, I kind of need the news every once in a while. So yeah, but it would be cute if the hamster had a little backpack and a little carry cage. His little school carrier. um, my kiddo was in when she was in elementary school. They had she had a class that she went to, and they had a snake in the classroom. And I'm trying to think if they had. I don't think they had a spider, but they did have a snake. And I forget what they had. Like a couple of different pets. But one was definitely a snake, and he would actually, have the kids be there when he was feeding said Snakey, and I was very uncomfortable with that. But it was not live food, so you know that was good. But it was still weird. And I guess at least they were learning about the snake. It was one of the oh crap, what kind of class was it? It was like an advanced placement type of class for elementary school, and I was like, wow. So when my kids had hamsters, right? They had these little rodent toys. I forget what they were called, but my kids had these, and they came with like little vehicles they could drive. So when they got actual hamsters, they would set the hamster in the toy and make it look like it was driving. Um, yeah, in the little car, and they had a little jeep and a little truck. And yeah, I was like, y'all are taking this a little too far. I was like, but the hamster had like a lot of rides. So yeah, I found like a couple things on Google about the Michigan thing, and that is, I'm kind of, that's interesting that you wouldn't want your, yeah, doesn't want him prosecuted after driving his family off a cliff. That's a little that's a little suspicious right there. Oh my goodness. See, it's like I miss the news. I like haven't kept up with any news. It's like I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I really got to start keeping up with the news better. I am so out of touch with the current events going on. It's like I saw the one the other day about the UFO over Alaska. I was like, they shot down a UFO over Alaska. That's kind. I was like, are they serious or are they trolling us? What is that for real? Do they really see a UFO? Is I don't know. I didn't know if I was being baited or not with that one, but that is yes. Oh, um, yeah, I was not sure if I was being baited about that UFO. Yeah, if yeah, I could see that, Grace. Yeah, and I was thinking about that too. It's like you hear something like that, and you're like, why would she want to? Like I know not everyone thinks that way, but some people would like um. But then it's like you we aren't there. We don't know these people. Like really know these people. We don't know what's going on in their personal lives. So, like I could understand like she may have other reasons. Oh, it was a weather balloon. Like, because I heard there was the one Chinese, supposedly a Chinese weather balloon that we shot down, and then I wasn't sure if like the Alaska was the weather UFO thing, if that was another one, if the same one. I just don't know what's going on with all these things in the air that they're shooting down now. Like, what is going on? And I was like, and this is why I need to be an adult and watch the news again. So, oh. But yeah, today, I actually like just chilled out today. I was like, you know what, I'm tired. I woke up with a headache. I went to bed way too late, so I was like, I'm chilling today. Tomorrow, however, yeah, that one should have came down. That one I believe was actually like what they said it was. The Alaska one, I just like I said, I didn't know if I was being trolled on that one or not. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping this week I'm gonna get some tomato plants started. And there's this one project that I've been wanting to do for like two springs now, and I'm finally gonna do it this year. But I've got to get out there and I've got to get all my little. I usually do gardening, container gardening, most of the time, and then last year we got a bunch of wood, so my husband could build me planters, like raised beds. So I'm hoping I can get the raised beds built this year. Last year I wasn't doing a lot of gardening. I was not feeling good either last year, so that was to be expected. And it was really freaking hot. It was like too hot to be out there gardening. So, oh, hey, Rick's Clicks, how you doing? Oh, my poor little phone. My goodness, what am I doing here? Can't find my phone charger. Um, uh, but yeah, this summer, spring, summer, I'm totally getting on the whole gardening thing because I like having access to my own like salad stuff when I want a salad. It sucks having to constantly go to the store to buy lettuce because the lettuce has gone bad. So this year I am gonna get always. Oh goodness! Oh my gosh! What was that? My voice. Ooh! I need to stop talking so much. Yeah, what's up with that? Like, you change your name and now you can't change it back? Like, what is going on with that? My poor voice is like cracking. Okay, yeah, that's right. And I was thinking he had changed his name. I was like, what is going on? Like, yeah, I was thinking about changing my name again too, but now I'm kind of worried because I'm like, what if I change it? I decide I don't like it, and then I have to like wait. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking about looking at seeing how something looks, so maybe I'll do it, and then if I don't like it, I'll just change it back. There was something else that I wanted to. Oh, so if anyone doesn't have like a lot of space and yet you want to garden and you want some container gardening ideas, then you should totally check out this channel. Hang on, real quick. Let me pull it up. And I sent them a message, and they said that I could, commentate on some of their channel stuff, some of their videos. Um, so I'm gonna pull up some ones that have been like super helpful for me that I have watched. Okay, let me find this real quick. Um, okay, so I didn't find. Sorry, I didn't find this 5 years ago, but I actually watched this like a couple of years ago. But it's actually something I have done myself whenever I want to do like a big potted plant or even a like a container outside. And she makes like renewed videos on these like every so often. Oh no, that's why she was Santa for so long. Okay, that's right. I was wondering why she hadn't changed her name back. But like if anyone ever wants to do some gardening, right, and you want to like do it really cheap, um, this is a channel that I would totally check out. Um, oh, that's a new feature. Um, pop this up real quick, and this is this channel is what? Let's see, what is the name of the channel? Robbie and Gary Gardening Easy. They have recently changed that name. Um, oh, and she's got a membership now. That's new. I usually start watching her videos in the spring, but this video specifically that I've got pulled up right here, I will put this in some of her videos in the um, description of the live stream. But this woman will literally turn a bucket into like a compost pile, put some dirt on top of it, and grow her tomato plant. And they grow like weeds. I mean, oh my goodness. She has got like four different areas of her. She's got like property though. She's got a lot of property, her and her husband. Like he has his own little land of property that he grows on, and then she's got hers. But the one thing that she has that I absolutely, really, really want is how she has like thousands of hummingbirds in her yard. I mean, she is making gallons of like she's got a nectar recipe that I started using last year, and I mean, they like it. They used to with the hummingbirds that came in my yard would only eat the red stuff for the longest time. I tried to make the sugar water nectar for them, and they did not like it. They didn't care for it. So I was constantly buying the red stuff because that's what they would come for. And then I started making her recipe, and it worked. So, um, but yeah, I love. Let me see if I can find her little hummingbird video where she's got all the hummingbirds outside her window. It's, I mean, she's even had them build nests like right next to her house. Like I'm pretty sure if she got those handheld feeders, they'd totally come up to her hand because I mean these birds. I mean she's been feeding them for years. And where she's at in California, I don't think she loses many of them. Like I don't think they migrate often from her area. So, oh yeah, this was another one. Um, is a good one. She makes these. Oh, oh man. Oh, yep. They're like, come on, time for bed. But yeah. I am. This is like my one of my next projects I want to do, and I want to get these made before my little hummingbird guys come back. So I'm going to show some of this video because she buys just these little solar fountains and she builds some fountains out of the craziest things. I'm like, this is, you know, kind of interesting. I was like, I wonder what I could build a fountain out of. I'm sure I've got stuff. I've got more stuff that I know what to do with, you know. So, um, yeah, I'm. This is one of my outdoor projects this year that I'm going to do. I've got two, and this is one of them. So let's see if I can actually figure out how to make the video play now.
The disclaimer. You may over it. Wait a minute. You took away their other water fountain. You there's in, they're taking drinks, they're checking it out. This has been phenomenal. It is so easy to make. Literally, you can have.
Oh, I accidentally closed that out. Hang on one second, y'all. But okay, so she makes these fountains, right? And I have got so many of these, those cups. I was talking about how I was going to get rid of them, and she actually has videos on how she turned them into fountains. And I was like, well, I've got a bunch of these cups too. I could turn them all into fountains, because I don't want to just throw them away. And like some of them are missing tops or straws or this or that or seals. So um, I am gonna totally um, start making some fountains for the yard to go with the little hummingbird feeders. And then there's some hummingbird feeders I'm gonna make too. And I've got about 2,000 packs of seeds for the hummingbird garden that I want to make for them. So I am excited about this year's gardening, not just for the vegetables I'm going to grow, but for the also for um, the flower stuff too. Thank you, Juju. I appreciate that. Um, and then while I'm waiting for the weather to clear up, I'm going to go ahead and seal up my two aquariums I've got because I did confirm I've got a 20 long and I've got a 10-gallon, and I'm going to start with a 10-gallon, and that one I'm going to do plant with plants and maybe get some snails or some shrimp in that one. And then the 20 long, you know, I'm going to probably put fish in that one because it's a big long tank. I just have to find places to put them first. And once I get that done, you know, I'm have a whole summer of projects here to film. So I'm hoping I can get all the stuff started ordering this week and go get the silicone, fill up the aquariums, and that way the little sea monkeys, you know, will have friends, plants and other fish that I'll be looking at them like, hey, can we eat that? And we'll be like, no, you can't eat those. We'll grow you some more. So And I did. I caught a video of the Juju sea monkey swimming around the rock. So I turned that into a short. So let's see what's going on with little Juju sea monkey here. And where is my channel? Okay. So, let's just share this guy. But yeah, it seriously, it just sits there and it swims around this poor little rock. Like, I want all of the little algae is mine. So I thought that was cute. There was a reason why he wanted the rock, wanted the food. Okay. Yeah, this was taking a couple of days before I noticed. Oh yeah, you can see the algae on the rock. I can't actually zoom this one in. See, this is why I do not like shorts. You can't really do much with them. Oh yeah, that's my scary little backpack guy. Okay. My internet sucks tonight, so let's just remove that guy. I don't know what is going on, but yes, the algae and the beauty of the rock. Speaking of crashing on the couch, my Yorkie is like sitting here. All kinds of crashed out tonight. Yeah, I noticed when you sent it and I saw it, I was like, oh, I got to make sure I put this in the tank because it's already got some algae on it. So that'll be helpful. And now this whole little rock is just covered in algae, and they are constantly swimming by it. They're like, we want the algae. It's, I was surprised. I didn't think it would grow as quick. I figured, it might need some more time. I didn't know if sometimes, you leave algae on something, and sometimes it'll continue to grow, sometimes it won't. But you know, the rock was really the big hit for the sea monkeys. I was like, yes. And I think there's some hiding inside the snail shells because I put the snail shells in there too. So every once in a while, I'll see like a couple darting in and out of the snail shells if I can get around to the front side of it. So yes, the rock was the big hit in the tank. And I'm kind of kicking myself because I should have got sand instead of rocks for the uh, bottom of the tank. But it was the first time I'd ever set one up. I figured I can always try again. Um, I do need to go get one of the things to do water changes with, like a little vacuum thing, and I need to get some pipettes to be able to actually move them horizontal and with biscuits. Grace is in biscuit heaven right now. Bob has been way into the murder muffins lately. Wednesday, I'm trying to think what I'm gonna. Wednesday, if everything is dried out, I'm gonna go ahead and plant up some seeds, and then I'm gonna start documenting those. But yeah. Oh, the pool filter sand. Okay, that's what I need to go get then. Because I remember my daughter had some before, and I remembered it was like $8 a bag at Petco, and I was remember not being happy about that. But oh yeah, that I can even get at Walmart, probably Target too. Taco has arrived. Oh man. But yes, yeah, need to get some of the sand. And okay, so there is another question I wanted to ask, and I meant to ask you earlier. So for the soil, the substrate, can I just use regular like compost soil as long as it's like broken down, or should I actually just go get some of the aquarium like compost substrate stuff? What's the best stuff to use for the plant? Okay, so use the pool filter sand, not the play sand. Gotcha. Yeah, I think once my kids were like 7, they were like, we want our own room. And then like, there were no more naps together or hanging out together. They were like, yeah, no, we're too old for that now. Okay, well then I got that covered. I've got plenty of that stuff. Not the sand and the gravel, but I do have the cheap topsoil. It's so cheap, I made it myself. Uh, so does anyone got any big plans for tomorrow? I am not doing anything. I am hanging out at home. I was gonna grill. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to grill. It's gonna depend on the weather, which is why I'm gonna watch the news later because I want to, get an actual weather forecast that, yeah. Which now the app that I'm using does give me a much better forecast than the other one. Don't use AccuWeather. It sucks. Oh. Now my youngest does still call me mama, but that's kind of cute. I'm like, you can always call me mama. Oh, cool. That's a good idea. Yeah, when my kids started calling me by like my first name, like, because I had one of them that did that, and I was like, what? I was like, no, we don't do that here. That's not my name. They're like, but that is your name, and I'm like, no, it's not. Nope, that's not my name. Oh, oh, and what is your idea, Fish Nerd, on the little moss balls? Hey, Nikki, long time no see. I need to start dropping by your streams. I've been cooking a little earlier at night, so I can start coming in and hanging out over there. Oh no. Yeah, my oldest one did that. I was like, that's not, no, no. I was like, no, absolutely not. Oh, it's weird. My kids are all growing up. It's like I don't have little ones anymore, except for the two I babysit. I have them. So I have done that before when I was cooking. So I've had to like, but I have decided to start cooking earlier. Like I started making dinner now at like between 4 and 5:30 now. So um oh, okay. maybe not those. I was wondering. I was like, it seems like they're. I don't know. I was like, they're kind of scary because they're just like balls of moss. So I don't know. Maybe I'll skip those. Oh, cool. I think that might be what's on that rock too. By the way, is the hair algae. Because I noticed it's kind of like got some stringy stuff to it. But you know, in the end, it breaks apart. They'll eat it. It's fine. It's food. Algae is algae. I'll take what I can get. I need to check real quick and see if the ones are by the rock right now, and see if I can get a better picture of the rock, because it is like the algae has like exploded on that bad boy. So hang on 1 second here. Alright. Oh, sorry, puppy. My puppy is like trying to sit under me. And I keep blaming myself. So that's nice. Okay, let me give this a second, and then we'll check out the little rock guy here before I end the stream. Show off the little sea monkey guys. I really need to go get some corrugated plastic too for the shelf thing I've got, but it's a wire rack shelf, so that kind of sucks. Oh boy, I don't know if we'll be able to see the algae, but we are gonna try. Ooh, I'm gonna have to see what a Madagascar lace plant is. I am. I love plants. I didn't know how much I liked plants until I started, gardening. And it's actually kind of sweet how I ended up gardening. I've always okay. I've always kind of had a thing with rose bushes, right? Like I can't kill them. I had one in Indiana, and we tried for like 3 years to kill this thing, and I couldn't do it. Every time I tried to cut it down, it just grew back bigger and bigger. So I just gave up. But in 2012, my husband started gardening, and in 2014, he got sick, and it was the end of 2014. So for the spring of 2015, he was his legs were like in bad shape, and he couldn't go outside and garden because had leg problems, and he was pretty much on bed rest for like 3/4 of the day. So he was very sad because he wanted to grow plants. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go grow the plants. So I went out there and I started gardening, and it kind of like exploded from there. It started with a couple of tomato plants and a couple of cucumber plants. And then I found out that my sister-in-law was afraid of cucumber plants because she saw one actually moving. So every year I grow cucumber plants to freak my sister-in-law out. So that's why I grow them. And I do happen to like cucumbers a lot. So Hopefully, I can get a good shot of the sea monkeys swimming over the rocks here if I'm lucky. But yeah, cucumbers vine and their little vines wrap around stuff, and yeah, that kind of freaks her out. She didn't know that plants can do that. And I'm like, yes, plants, they most certainly can do that. So yeah. All right. Now, let's see if I can set this back down. Make sure my camera's set up right. I should have already set this bad boy up, but I did not do that. Okay. Now to start the camera. And of course, I don't have it set up at the right place for it to render. Okay. So, this is where the rock is. And the sea monkey just swam right in front of where the little air stone is. So, hopefully they'll come back in just a minute. There we go. There he is. See? There's the chicken monkey swimming right by the rock. Like, hey, that's my algae. And it has been there for days. Ever since he got big enough for me to see it, actually. But there he is. Stays right in front of the little air stone and the little rock. He's probably on lights up now. He'll come back. We'll see him sit through again. There we go. There he is. Like, hey, how's it going? But yeah, like right in the front, you can see the little hairs of the algae. Yeah, they are still kind of hard to see. Oh, now he's over by the. He just went over in front of the snail shell. They will get easier to see. It's just they're still in the adolescent stage. Yeah, they curl up in that little area by the rock now that it's got the algae growing on it. So I was so excited when it started growing. I was like, oh, yay, we have algae. They have been fun to, they've been really fun to watch. So but, yeah, I can't wait. Like I said, I can't wait to get the little sea monkey tank going. And I figure if I can keep them going, then I can keep anything alive at that point. And some of them are getting way bigger now. And I'm gonna take the light off of them for a minute and then put them back on. And yeah, it's fun to watch them sit to the light. That's like my favorite thing to do right there. And I really need to get a better light source for them. Where do you look at that? But yeah, they are getting so much bigger. And not like just the small little specks they used to be. Well, y'all, my voice is all cracky tonight. And tacky. That's a good word for it. But I'm gonna probably go ahead and call it a night tonight. Get up early and start doing some actual stuff around the house tomorrow. It's laundry day, so the next 2 days are actually. So yay for laundry day. They are. It's the one side of the tank. Um, the smaller ones tend to stay by the rock. I don't know why, but see if I take it over to the other side where the rock isn't, that's where like all the bigger ones are. One second, let me put it over there, and then they'll start coming over here. Sorry about the camera moving. I know, little legs, stop doing that. We'll start ganging up over here in a second. And they've been hanging around out around the front of the tank too. Now I've noticed, and I don't know if I did something to my camera lens or not. I really need to get one of the webcams with macro lens. So, but yeah, that's our little sea monkey guys. They're still there. They're doing their thing. Just chilling. Oh, there's the bigger one. He just swooped in. The light. Oh, that's worse. I really need to get a better light. There we go. Any of you guys down here? Yeah, usually before I flip the camera on, I'll have the light on over here for a minute to get them all coming this way. All right, y'all. Well, it's been an hour. I'm gonna wrap it up and get ready to get some sleep tonight because I have been lacking on that. So I will see y'all Wednesday. I'm not gonna go live tomorrow because I'm not doing anything. But I don't know. Um, I guess I will see y'all Wednesday. And I will put some stuff in the description box for stuff I've been watching about the oh, Choco Kisses. Yeah. Oh yeah. Before I go to y'all, Bobo got into another fight, so Bobcat is in the house for a week. So yeah. But okay, yeah, some links are gonna come in the description box, and y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all Wednesday. All right. Bye everyone.